Hi, Michael Strine. You guys have a lot of creative talent, obviously, at Bungie. I was wondering, with that talent, do you guys find it difficult as a studio to get like a green light for projects that don't have Halo somewhere in the title?
That's all you, executive producer.
Cut master. Do we have difficulty getting green light for a project that's not Halo? No, I don't think we do, really. I mean, we've definitely been working on Halo for quite a while, but I mean, even like ODST was certainly a step away from at least what was established, what we've done before with the trilogy, and really, I think there was some nervousness about the idea of playing as a different main character, but really it wasn't. I don't think it was ever really a problem.
I think Lars could answer this question. Didn't you pretty close to this before? No, he doesn't want to say it.
Getting the green light isn't the problem. It's having the resources to ship it before the next Halo game requires all the studio resources. I mean, Paul can share with you a long, terrible history of names like Phoenix and Gypsum and. Oh, sorry.
What? What are those things? I don't even know what those mean. You said I didn't hear anything.
I think we can just confirm, because we've said this a lot for almost 2 years now, that, I mean, we obviously love Halo still. We're still making Halo games. We have Reach coming out next fall. Bungie's always made games that Bungie wants to play, but in addition to that, we have grown a lot. We have multiple teams working on different things, and we do have some new stuff that we're not ready to talk about, but it's new IP, it's not Halo, and when the time is right, we'll be talking about that.
And then real quick question, in terms of studio resources, Marty, if I were to hand you a resume and cover letter for that audio programmer position, would you hate me or not?
No, you should definitely do it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but after this, you want to work for this guy?
Absolutely.
All right.
Hey, I'm Travis Loomis. I was wondering when we're going to see some gameplay footage from Reach.
There is no plan right now for when you're going to see any gameplay footage from Reach. But
Is this going to be Halo 2 all over again?
Well...
I mean, I'll buy the Legendary Edition, don't get me wrong. $130, I'll buy the console, but I just want to know what's it going to look like.
I mean, obviously, right now we're really excited about just the impending launch of ODST. So we don't want to totally start talking about next year's model before this one's even off the assembly line. But there is a beta that's going to be next year, so all you got to do is sit tight. If you want to be a part of Reach from the very beginning, you want to make sure you keep that ODST disc handy.
All right, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Gary. I have two things, but the first one's a question. My first question is with the firefight mode. My question is, like, later on, would you make DLC maps for that game type so players can do different maps so they don't get accustomed to the same map?
Well, I think I'm taking the company line here when I say this, but there's no current plans right now to do any DLC for ODST. Now, that could change, but
There's the headline.
That
Way to
fine
go,
line,
Lars.
What? Yeah.
And there are 10.
I think what Lars really meant to say was, the whole team's working really hard on another really huge game coming out next fall. So right now that is our priority. But hopefully Firefights, you guys like it as much as we do, and maybe Lars will take that into consideration down the road.
Okay. My second question, would you be able to sign my picture here?
Yes, come up after the questions are done, and
All right.
we can run the gauntlet here.
All right, I'm Evan Cole, Kirkland resident, and all right, yeah.
Sorry about that SWAT team
Did
the
you
other
see
day.
the cops the other day?
I know. Yeah, I saw it. Wasn't it a fugitive? Anyway, will any of the characters or storylines from the novels or other extended fiction make any appearance in Halo 3 ODST or Halo Reach?
Well, I can't really talk about Reach at all.
A little bit.
Yeah, sorry. But there's a book out there you can go read, right?
Well, see, I don't even know if it was.
I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually,
I've read it. Okay.
But yeah, I didn't write it, so it's awesome. Wow, you're on fire tonight. But I would say that we certainly haven't revealed all the characters in ODST. We're holding some stuff back. Don't worry. But really, all the stuff about the universe and the bigger Halo universe, you should direct that to Frank at 343.
All right.
Why are you laughing?
We got Johnson counts, Joe. Johnson's in the game, and Johnson definitely has tie-ins
that's true.
to novels and
Okay.
to prior
Okay,
games.
Johnson,
So
right.
that's the correct answer.
Is 343 gonna have a panel here at PAX?
I don't think 343 has a panel here at PAX, right?
Oh,
maybe, I don't know, we're sorry, we're just not sure.
Don't know.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Eric Force. I was wondering, well, back when I really first fell in love with Halo was back in Combat Evolved when I fought my first elite. You know, watching them duck behind cover, throw grenades, kind of send their troops sacrificially toward me to flush me out. You know, it was just a really engaging experience. And then we haven't got to fight elites since mid-Halo 2, and all the ODST footage I see, I don't see any elites. So what's the deal, guys? Where are the elites? Is there a technical reason? Did you not program elite AI for Halo 3? Is that the truth?
The bullet's out of the chamber. It's on its way. Hey, you want to take this one, Paul?
Oh, really? I believe somebody wrote a story in Halo 2 that had a whole civil war with the Covenant that maybe had a little something to do with that.
No, but I think it's worth talking about that we've already said there aren't any elites in ODST. But Paul and Lars did a ton of work to make the brutes, you know, more vicious and fun to fight honestly, than they have before. If you haven't played Firefight yet, you should give it a shot, Paul.
But they don't have mandibles. I mean, what's the point?
That is correct. They have big teeth, though.
That's true.
Thanks.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I go by Obo Crazy. I was wondering, you've talked about film noir, and so I was curious with the music for ODST. Marty, did you have any inspiration from Duke Ellington, Lee Kans, people like that? Do you have a specific inspiration?
Yeah. Put some music on while you play people out?
No, we'll play it out. But yeah, I did. I listened to a lot of different genres.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't say watch porn.
You schedule that, Joe?
You gotta schedule it. Porn's not gonna watch itself.
Hey, his daughter is in the front row, you know.
I know. My daughter's right here.
It's fine, my wife is in the second row, honestly.
Yeah, actually, so to get a bit more serious, like all that stuff, you can play a hub 4. I don't know why it's named that, unfortunately. I'll play a little. It's got a little piano, a little saxophone. We'll just have this in the background. It's very subtle. Yeah. So I don't necessarily like to listen to somebody else's music and then try to copy it. So I just sort of like whatever sort of hits me. I'm sure there are influences from all over the place, but there you go. So here's some of this.
Thank you.
Oh, there is oboe in the game
Worst
too.
answer
And
ever,
here's some
Marty.
oboe too. And I know you play a little oboe, right?
I play a lot of them.
That's what I've heard some of your stuff. It's good.
If I hand you a resume, do
Yes,
you
you can.
I'd like to take the time to remind Marty his daughter's in the front row, and he is married.
Bungie.net/jobs. We are hiring.